morning, this is Shawn, coming to you from Kiefer Landscaping and Nursery. We're here in the middle of February, and as you might notice by these beautiful plants behind me, it's camellia season here at Kiefer's. These are great early spring blooming plants. We love them for that. This time of year, so much in the garden is still dormant or just barely getting started, and these camellias come into their glory this time of year. Can bloom anytime from February through mid-April, depending on the variety and, of course, the weather of any given year. But again, that's part of the reason we love them. These large pink, white, or red blooms or variations on that. Here at Kiefer's, we have 35 different varieties, so a great selection for you to choose from. They're typically larger shrubs, probably around 6, 8, even up to 10 or 12 feet tall. It makes them great as a specimen plant, corner planting for a house, or also they make a great screening plant. I think we sometimes overlook them for that purpose. But again, why not have a screening plant that also gives you flowers? They like acidic soil, so that's good for us here, as that's typically what our soils run here in central North Carolina. They like an organically enriched soil. It's always great when you're planting them to add some organic matter. It can be leaf compost, composted cow manure, composted kitchen scraps, whatever, any of that. They like part shade to shade, so some morning sun is okay, but definitely afternoon shade or just bright dappled shade all day. Great conditions for these plants. Anything you plant the first summer, you're going to have to water regularly. You want to establish a good root system, so we recommend probably about twice a week on new plantings through that first summer when we don't get a good rain. In subsequent summers, camellias tend to be pretty drought tolerant, so once they're established, it's not a big issue with them. Pest problems too, these are pretty pest-free, are low on the pest scale, I guess I should say. They are sometimes browsed by deer, but it's not at the top of the deer feeding list. And they also can occasionally have some problems with scale, that's easily controlled with a little horticultural oil spray in the wintertime, just to smother those scales that form on the plants. A little fertilizer, you want to fertilize them after they bloom, after the blooms drop. That's the best time of year. It's also the best time of year for pruning. So if you need to do any heading back or limiting it a bit in size, you always want to prune out any dead branches or crossing branches, just to help open up the shrub a bit and improve the plant's health. Word of caution on pruning these, as with many early spring flowering shrubs, they form their buds in probably starting midsummer. So I'd say after midsummer, you leave them alone, or else you'll be sacrificing the blooms potentially. As I mentioned, we have 35 different varieties here at Kiefer's, so I would encourage you to come in, check them out. It's a great time to see them while they're in bloom, so you can know which one's your favorite. As an incentive to add some of these to your landscape, we're offering a sale right now. All of our Camellia japonicas are going to be buy 2 and get a 3rd free of equal or lesser value. So hope to see you soon. Come in, look at them, look them over, check them out. Again, this has been Shawn for Kiefer Landscaping and Nursery, and thank you for watching.